Hello, good evening. You're watching Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali. Let's take a look at the top stories making headlines in Canada today.
2 suspects have been arrested and 2 more are wanted by police following an alleged assault on February 9, police said Monday. Victim met with 4 people outside his building in the St. Clair Avenue and Dufferin Street area at around 8:45 p.m. before being allegedly assaulted, according to police. The victim sustained serious injuries and was transported to hospital, investigators said Monday. On February 10th, police charged 2 suspects in connection with the incident. Lino Pagano, 63 of Toronto, has been charged with assault with a weapon, and aggravated assault. Linda Elmale, 57 of Toronto, has been charged with the same 3 offences and failing to comply with probation order. 2 suspects remain at large. One outstanding suspect is described by police as male, clean-shaven with a medium build, 30 to 40 years old. Police say he was wearing a blue baseball hat, dark jacket with a white stripe across the chest, grey pants and black shoes with a white sole. Investigators describe the other as male with a medium build, 50 to 60 years old, with blonde hair. They add that he was wearing a blue medical mask, black jacket, blue jeans and brown boots. Snow and cold weather are in store for Toronto, with temperatures to steadily drop on Monday to at least -9 Celsius in the night. The low tonight will dive down to mid-minus teens, feeling like the mid-20s. The chill will linger through the day on Tuesday, meteorologist Bill Coulter said Monday. He also warned Toronto will be on a mini temperature roller coaster this week and we'll have to prepare for a couple of upcoming snow events. Tuesday morning, commuters will feel the cold as temperatures are set to hover around -14 Celsius between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. with predicted high of 0 Celsius and low of -6 Celsius. Coulter says Toronto may see a few lingering mid-morning flurries followed by evening clearing. Police are searching for a group of suspects wanted in connection with smash-and-grab robbery at jewelry store in Burlington last week. 4 suspects entered the Charm Diamond Centers located in the Mapleview Mall at around 8 p.m. on February 20th. Police alleged they used hammers to break into display cases and take pieces of jewelry. The suspects fled in a black Honda CR-V, which may have been driven by a 5th suspect, investigators said in their press release Monday. No injuries were reported. The suspects were described as male 5'5" to 5'8" in height, with small build, wearing dark-colored clothing and face coverings by police. Investigators are searching for suspects and are asking anyone who might have security or dashcam footage to reach out to Halton Regional Police. 2 Toronto men were arrested as part of an investigation into an attempted armed robbery in York Region, police said Monday. York police said they responded to a suspicious vehicle call on February 20th in the area of Islington Avenue and Stigman's Mill Road in Kleinburg, a community in the city of Vaughan. The vehicle, a grey Honda CR-V, left the scene when the caller approached the vehicle, reappearing when police were on scene, investigators said in a press release. York police released a video that appears to show suspects fleeing the scene. At one point in the video, a man can be seen jumping off ledges and vaulting over a wall. The same video includes footage from the police air support unit, showing officers armed with firearms and assisted by dogs approaching a backyard shed. The suspects were wearing ski masks and fled the scene on foot when police attempted to contain the vehicle, investigators say. Police say they arrested 1 suspect after a foot pursuit. The other was found hiding in a nearby backyard shed and arrested with the assistance of police dogs and the air support unit, investigators say. The vehicle the suspects were in was reported stolen from Toronto on February 8, and investigators believe the suspects are connected to similar incidents, police added. Joshua Adams, 22, and Anthony Michel, 24, have both been charged with attempted robbery disguised with intent and possession of property obtained by crime. Ontario Premier Doug Ford is advising travelers to avoid Mexico, saying the country is not stable right now after the leader of a major drug cartel was killed by the Mexican army. I highly recommend don't go to Mexico, he said at an unrelated news conference on Monday. Nemesio Rubin Osigura Cervantes, known as El Mencho, was the leader of Jalisco New Generation Cartel (CJNG). He was killed near Puerto Vallarta in a government raid on Sunday. The cartel responded with roadblocks and car fires across the region, which triggered shelter-in-place orders and airport closures. Air Canada and WestJet both announced the suspension of operations in and out of the popular tourist destination following the violence. Ottawa is advising Canadians in Mexico to exercise a high degree of caution due to high levels of criminal activity and kidnapping. Speaking at a separate news conference on Monday, Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand says as this morning, more than 26,000 Canadians in Mexico have registered with Global Affairs Canada, an increase of nearly 8,000 from the same time yesterday. She said she has spoken with her Mexican counterpart about the situation, who informed her that the unrest is expected to normalize in the coming days. Ford said he will work with the federal government to get any Ontarian that's stuck in Mexico out of there. Don't go there and maybe pick an island somewhere or here in Canada, he said. A Mississauga man is facing 54 charges related to breaking and entering and using disguises, Peel police said Monday. The suspect is alleged to have stolen about $150,000 worth of property. In an email to Awaz News, Peel police said the break-ins happened between March 2025 and February 2026 at commercial businesses around Mississauga. Police say they are currently searching for the suspect Kenneth Levi, 39, who is facing numerous charges including 27 counts of breaking and entering, along with another 27 counts of disguise with intent. Investigators describe Levi as a black male standing 5'7" and weighing approximately 180 pounds, with short black hair, brown eyes, and dark complexion. He was last seen wearing a black North Face jacket, black pants, and a blue Nike hat. Police added that Levi is known to wear a medical mask during break and enters. 3 men and 1 youth have been arrested following a 2-year investigation into human trafficking across Greater Toronto Area. In a release on Monday, Peel Police said in January 2024, investigators with their Vice and Human Trafficking Unit began looking into allegations that several young female victims ages 11 to 14 years old were being trafficked and exploited in the sex trade throughout the GTA. It is alleged the suspects used coercion, manipulation, and threats of physical violence to maintain control and influence over the victims while financially benefiting from their exploitation, police said. Muhammad Omar Al-Saleh, 21, from Toronto, Mustafa Abdo, 22, from Toronto, and Yusuf Al-Gibori, 20, from Mississauga, have all been arrested and charged with obtaining sexual services for consideration, person under 18 years, sexual assault female under 16 years, and sexual interference. Police add that a youth 15 who cannot be identified under the provisions of the Youth Criminal Justice Act also arrested in connection with the investigation. The youth was charged with multiple counts, each of procuring a person under 18 years, receiving benefit resulting from trafficking in persons, material benefit from the sexual services provided by a person under 18 years, exercise control, direction of influence, and trafficking in persons under 18 years. Investigators believe there may be additional victims and are urging anyone with information to contact investigators with at 905-453-2121 extension 3555 or Crime Stoppers anonymously.
Thank you for watching Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali. See you tomorrow, same time on same channel. Have a good night.